Hey everybody, my name is Lime, and welcome to another video. And today I wanted to kind of do something a bit different. I kind of wanted to do a little tour of my beta 1.7.3 world because I really like old Minecraft, and I've been getting a lot into it, especially this past year. And I just decided to take a little break from doing like scripted videos and stuff, and kind of just talk about the future of the channel, but also kind of give a tour. Well, I mean, there's not much of a tour here to look at, but I mean, a little bit of a tour of what I've been doing and what I'm planning to do with the channel and with this Minecraft world. So, I wanted to go ahead and talk about what I made first and what my plans are. So, I've always heard people talk about forever worlds, and like worlds that they plan on keeping forever. So, I was like, well, you know, I like old Minecraft. Why don't I try to do something like that? Make a world that I can come back to over and over and over again. And I decided on beta 1.7.3 because, I don't know, I really like it, you know? There's no hunger bar. You know, the only way you can heal yourself is by, you know, the hearts and stuff. And I kind of like that a little bit more, but I'm going to talk about what I built first. So, the first thing I built, this wasn't like the spawn that I spawned in originally. Originally this wall was out over here and like there was so much grass. So what I did before I built anything is I just dug away all this grass so I can have this like nice, calm beach area. And then once I did that, I was like, okay, well there's these little islands that kind of pull out. Why don't I just make, you know, houses from them? So the first house I made was this one. Originally it was supposed to be a tent, but then I just decided to make it a little cabin. It's not anything special. I mean, you know, it's just kind of a basic, like, house thing. Then the second thing I made was this kind of like a sandcastle over here. I don't really know exactly what you would call this. I mean, it's like kind of like a sandcastle, but there's wood. I think I just call it like a church. I think this is just like a church. It's got some stuff in here, and it's just kind of there to look good, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look great, I mean, but it's supposed to look like it was a church, but then like sand got eroded on it, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah, I should talk about this over here. So, this is something I decided to do because I always like, you know, when there's like, this was originally supposed to be a boat, because I always like when there's boats in like old Minecraft, because I think they look really cool. But then I decided to turn it into like a little dock where you could come in and then there's boats on the side. You know, it's really good. It's really cool now that I think about it. I actually really like it a lot. I think I'm planning on like adding on to it. But the next thing is this over here. I guess you could call this like a mini castle. I mean, it's kind of like a miniature castle or something. I think I originally made it to be like a big castle, and then I just ended up making it a small castle. But like I plan on decorating everything and like adding some stuff inside. But right now it's just kind of like a bare bones. You know, you got this part up here where you can like look out onto the sky and stuff. It's actually, you know, very well made. I actually am very happy that I made this. I'm actually very proud of myself as well. I got this little dock area right here, which was actually a lot more difficult to make. Okay, hi Squid. This was actually a lot more difficult to make because originally it was like super glitchy, but I ended up using that, and you know, it kind of came out good. I kind of like how it looks, you know. So yeah, let me go over here. It's just kind of like a basic, you know, it's got windows, stuff like that. I made this like little stone path because I thought it was cool. I still do think it's cool, but yeah, that's probably one of my favorite builds I've made on here so far. Obviously, you kind of see over here, I got this, like, it's another sand castle, or this is, like, an actual sand castle. I got this little whale right here, I guess you could call it. And I decided to do some stone paths because, you know, like I said earlier with that, I thought it looked cool. So it's kind of just like I like this castle a lot, actually. It's got multiple beds, so if I, like, play with anybody, which I would have to actually make a server for that, which I don't know how hard that is to do in beta 1.7.3. But yeah, this is kind of like a little sand castle. There needs to be more lights in here for sure. It's kind of like very dark and eerie, but you know, it's fine. So I dug out all this over here, and this is what I built yesterday. Now, you're probably like, that looks really bad. That looks like a very bad build. What is that? I decided, since I was gonna build out to this island over here, and what I was gonna do is I was gonna use the shape of the island to make the house. So yeah, you can kind of see it's like, it's weirdly shapen. But that's because, that's actually what the sand pattern looks like. Like, that's actually, the whole scope of it. That's what it looks out, or that's what it looks like around it. It's much more impressive in the front. You know, when you look on it on like this, it's much more better looking. I tried, okay? I recently mined those mossy stone, and I was like, oh, those would look really cool. So yeah, the inside is definitely needs to get some work done. I'm planning on working on it, but I made this little section right here. And what I'm gonna do right now, while I'm here, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and make this like a little kind of outside part, I guess. Do I have a flower? No, I don't have a flower. So yeah, I'm just gonna boom, boom. So you kind of come in here and look out, which I think might be cool in the future if I do that. I plan on like making this actually better, like redoing this, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like the messiness of it, especially in the old Minecraft, which I think is the better Minecraft. So it's kind of, I don't like calling it old. Oh, it's starting to get dark. That's something I like too, how it's like when it comes nighttime, it kind of goes in waves, which I think is really awesome. Here, let me turn down this music because I might get, you know, screwed up for it. Might get screwed up by YouTube for it. So yeah, that's kind of like the buildings I have so far. Well, okay, it's not exactly the only buildings I have so far. There's one over here that's kind of like in the ground, because I wanted to make use of a creeper explosion just like this. Like, this is a creeper explosion. I'm going to do something with it, but I just don't know. Because I think that's a cool idea, you know? Using creeper explosions to make, like, cave houses or whatever. I don't know. That just kind of sounds cool. Yeah, it's going to get dark, which kind of sucks, because I wanted to do this in the light, but it's fine. It's fine. Now, sometimes, you know, as you can see, the grass is the normal beta 1.7.3. But sometimes I put on the alpha textures because I really like them. So yeah, this was a creeper explosion. No, it wasn't this big, but it was a creeper explosion nonetheless. And I was like, oh, I could really use that. So I made this kind of like water entrance, which I think is kind of cool. I need to put some lights in here, to be honest with you. I don't have any torches. Here, let me make some real quick. But yeah, I need to add some lights in here because, you know, it needs to be lit up. So yeah, I'm gonna plan on making this like a storage place. So I'm gonna add like a bunch of other chests and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I should talk about the new change in the channel as well. As you can see, or as any of you might have noticed, the 24 people that are subscribed to me, I have changed the name from Button Attacks to Limeseed. The other day I was at work and I was like, huh. What if I made my intro, hey guys, it's me, Lime? Because I kind of thought that was like really cute and cool. So I'm gonna keep it because I really like it. Here, let me fill this. I just saw this gap over here. I don't like that. I don't like when there's gaps. Fix that. There we go. I think that was a creeper explosion that actually did that. Let me sleep real quick. So yeah, recently the other day I went mining and I found some diamonds, so I'm like really actually happy. For some reason in the old versions of Minecraft, like when I play newer Minecraft and I find diamonds, I don't feel this happy. Like I don't feel this good about it. Okay, there's these, oh god. Okay, he died before he could even reach me, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna try to, okay, it's gonna be kind of hard to get over there to my area, but it's good because I'm luring them out into the sun, so they'll die. Thank you, appreciate it. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I should probably get some food. But, yeah, so I just decided Limeseed would kind of be cool. It doesn't really fit with my skin, but I don't really care because I think it's, it's cool. I like it. But yeah, so I am also, it's not in my banner on my YouTube, but I'm also a 3D animator. So I'm actually planning on doing a Minecraft parody soon, which I made it myself. I used the original instrumentals. I'm still trying to get to see if somebody else can do the instrumentals for me. If any of you guys that see this or anybody that sees this knows how to do music and is like, oh, I want to pitch in and help do the instrumentals. It's a pretty simple song. It's not super hard. The instrumentals are super easy. But I just don't know how to make it good myself. So yeah, this channel is basically just like a side channel for my main, but it's just someplace I want to come to have fun. YouTube has kind of gotten too, oh, let me do this because if I don't, I'm going to lose subscribers kind of thing. And I wasn't having fun with it, you know, and I was like, well, why don't I create a second channel where I can have fun, where I could just mess around and just, you know, not worry about, oh, is, you know, this gonna look great. I mean, I'm still working on thumbnails and stuff like that, and I'm getting better at them. You'll see with this thumbnail. I'm really proud of this thumbnail. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna talk about this too. This is my bridge that I made the other week, I think. It's kind of simple. It's not really great. I'm trying to work on my bridge building technique, I guess you could say. Here, let me... Actually, gonna add some mossy around here to level it out. But yeah, it's a pretty simple bridge, and it's not straight across either. I kind of made it have arches and stuff like that, which I think it kind of makes it harder for mobs to come at me, because it's like, you know. But yeah, so this channel is like, basically, I want to do mod reviews and like survival maps and stuff like that, but I also want to play with some friends and do some other stuff like that. Also, I plan on streaming my Minecraft beta 1.7 progress, because I think it'd be cool. I have some builds planned. As you can see, I've gone around as much as I could and like built these little things, basically to show me where I'm, you know, where my home is. I built one really tall one over here. So yeah, the place that I ended up going to, it's great. There's so many beaches and there's so much grass that I could see there being like a, you know, some kind of castle right here or some kind of stable. I just want to make some fun builds, you know what I mean? They don't have to make sense in the world, but I just want them to be fun. So yeah, the channel is kind of gonna be my main focus apart from my main channel, which I know sounds crazy because my main channel has 1.6 thousand subscribers, which is still crazy to me. It's still amazing to me. But I do plan on doing stuff for my main channel, but this is just something I want people to come to and kind of chill and calm down. I know my button mash videos are kind of hyper and stuff like that, which are on purpose because, you know, that's how button mash is. But I want to do some videos like this where I'm kind of just, you know, with you guys, you know, just talking with the audience, you know, building stuff or whatever. Because I just like talking sometimes. Sometimes I get really lonely. Okay, sometimes I get really lonely and I want to talk to people. But this is kind of my way of like, you know, just doing something fun apart from my main channel. Because I don't want to do YouTube as like a career. I mean, it would be nice, but I want to do it as like, you know, for fun. You know, because I like YouTube. So I wouldn't say that this is just a Minecraft channel. It's gonna be mostly Minecraft, but I would say this is more of a variety channel. But it is also Minecraft. Even, I mean, you know, my banner is Minecraft and whatever. But I still want to try to do some like other games and stuff like that I find cool. Maybe try out some new games, you know, to, you know, talk about. But yeah, that's kind of it for my Minecraft world. It's not the best thing ever. It's not the most crazy thing, but it's mine, and I still plan on. I'm gonna work on it and, you know, get it better. But yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to do for this video. So yeah, obviously my skin isn't what my actual skin is. It's just Steve. I don't know how to actually change it. So if anybody could help me change the beta version of my skin to my regular skin, that would be really awesome. Because, I mean, I like Steve, and I like the old version of Steve, but I also like my skin, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm planning on doing some more soon, so be on the lookout. This is, like, a channel that I really kind of want to focus on. So, yeah, this has been Lime, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!